On this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, boys soccer, the Tom Schlegel 5K, and the new safety dog. All this and more coming up next. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Connor Juarez. The high school hockey season is underway, and there's a lot of optimism surrounding the team. Logan looks into the story.
The varsity hockey team has kicked off another season, hoping to get back on track after a tough 2017-18 campaign. Many new players are bringing different skill sets to the team that will contribute in the long run.
Got some quick players, we've got some skilled players, we've got some grinders, so I think we've got a good mix of guys to have a good solid season.
The upperclassmen are looking forward to the changes made to the team and are expecting a big turnaround from last year.
So last year, I don't really think we really came together as a team that much. It was more of like individuals or different groups coming together. And I felt that could have been helped by, having the whole team come together and not just hang out in different groups.
Nequa's young talent is preparing for their first season at the varsity level and are itching to contribute to a talented lineup.
Yeah, I'm excited for my first season on varsity. Pace is bumped up, better team. We have a lot of fast players this year. I think we're going to have a fun time.
The Wildcats square up against Hinsdale Central tomorrow at 6:15 at All Seasons Ice Arena. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Logan Breen.
Every day, animals are left in shelters. These animals are looking to be adopted by some very wonderful people. Tyler looks into what the adoption fair is all about.
Located on 420 Industrial Drive in Naperville, Adopt Pet Shelter is a no-kill, non-profit organization which provides temporary shelter for cats and dogs. Their company has created an event called the Adopt Fall Festival.
Our Fall Festival is actually the first one we're doing this year, and it's actually held on a farm out in Oswego. The farm holds horses, there's a rescue donkey there. The lady who runs the place is donating it to let us use for the festival. There'll be some hay rides. The canine unit from the police come and do some demonstrations of that, as well as some frisbee dogs to do demonstrations.
The Adopt Fall Festival is just one of the events that happens at the Adopt Pet Shelter. It also helps the animals find their forever home.
We've done some cookie walks, which we have a lot of volunteers who bake goods for us, and then on that day people come and buy cookies. We also do a walkathon once a year. That's one of our biggest events of the year.
Once you turn 18 years old, you are eligible to volunteer at the shelter.
You can volunteer here, you submit an application. You can walk dogs, you can help clean the kennels, you can help socialize the animals. There's a wide range of cleaning to do here, but there's also a lot of times to work with the animals.
If you are interested on adopting a cat or dog in the future, or just to volunteer, please visit their website, adoptpetshelter.org, for more information. Also, go follow their Instagram and other social medias at Adopt Pet Shelter. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tyler Orlow.
There aren't many games left in the regular season of boys soccer. Nick looks into how the team is getting ready for the playoffs.
Heading into the playoffs with a losing record, the boys soccer team looks to improve and make a run at regionals.
So right now we're focusing a lot on the fitness point because we figure that's kind of our weakness is a lot of the guys can't get through the full 90 minutes, but we've been working on it and we've been getting better at it throughout the games.
We're hoping to have 7 just good quality games where everybody's staying together and making sure that we all work towards the same goal of winning.
Having 3 freshmen on this year's team adds a new dynamic that the players are adapting to.
Being on varsity as a freshman is really important because I feel like it opens doors for further opportunities and be on the team for longer and be able to grow up and hopefully become a captain.
Yeah, so the freshmen have been a really good addition to the team. It's fun having that on the team because we can see them getting better every practice and every game. So it's really cool working with them and preparing them for their next seasons.
Coming together as a team is very important for this group of players from all grade levels.
It was easy to gain chemistry with people because it was really easy to come onto the team. Everybody was really welcoming.
Good luck to the boys as they take on Plainfield Central this Saturday at home. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Nick Sokolowski.
The Tom Schlegel 5K is coming up in a few weeks. Haley looks into what this is all about.
The TS5K is dedicated to Tom Schlegel, who was a PE teacher and coach here at Neuqua Valley. He was an amazing person who was beloved by students as well as his coworkers.
The race started with a bunch of teachers and students sitting around and saying, you know, it's a great loss to lose a man like Tom Schlegel. He was our peers. He was somebody who inspired me to do things that I didn't know that I could do. So this is a perfect thing to honor somebody who's meant so much to Neuqua Valley, and his legacy will live on forever.
Mr. Schlegel was incredibly dedicated to his work and strived to impact all students. In result, the proceeds of the race are given to causes that will directly benefit students.
There's a scholarship fund where we take the monies and we give them back to seniors who can apply for the scholarship. And then also we have monies go into purchasing something that Tom would want.
Although many students support the cause, some are nervous about the race itself. Ms. McCarthy has run the race multiple times and encourages all students to participate.
Challenge yourself. Try and figure out what you can do, and you never know how much you can do until you've tried things. This is the perfect 5K to challenge yourself and see whether or not you can do it.
The race will begin on campus on October 14th at 8 o'clock and end right here on the track. Whether you're coming to run or walk, come in honor of Mr. Schlegel. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Haley Ellen.
Neuqua's gaining a new furry addition to the school. Peyton looks into this new Wildcat.
Bear the safety dog had an exciting first week here at Neuqua. Bear has many different duties to ensure school safety.
Bear is a male golden retriever. He's 8 years old now. We call him a school safety dog, and his job is to go through the school and make sure he keeps it safe for you guys. The reason we ask folks not to pet him is because he needs to stay focused on his job when he's working. Having said that, students are always welcome to come up and say hi and ask questions. We'll help them out anytime.
This is Neuqua's first time using a safety dog. Although using canine units is always a possibility, using a separate company such as InterQuest allows for searches without lockdowns, and it also allows for more frequent visits. Bear's visits are unannounced, but he will be making visits often. Although Neuqua is a very safe school, Bear will be used as an extra safety precaution.
There are a couple things that happen with the frequency of Bear being here. One, students get used to the idea that you have a canine who's working at our school, who is all the time, you know, whenever he's here, trying to keep illegal substances off campus. Right now, we're planning on seeing Bear minimum 2 times a month. And we'll do everything possible on behalf of all of our students and our staff to keep this school and to keep Wabansi and to keep Matthias safe.
Bear started at Neuqua on September 25th. Although visits are unannounced, be on the lookout for Bear at Main and Burkett Center. And if you see him, be sure to ask his handler if you can say hi. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Bear, I'm Peyton Williams.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.